I have accomplished what no Sith has ever done before. I have destroyed the Jedi and subverted Coruscant. I sit on the throne of a new, unstoppable regime. I will shape the great galactic empire according to my design. The Sith have dreamt of this moment since the beginning of recorded history. I could have not achieved this prize without treading on the backs of those who came before. Exploiting the failures of others is the way of the Sith. Since my days as a young noble on Naboo, long before I joined Darth Plagueis, I began my apprenticeship. I collected dark side lore. These rubbings of Sith tablets and untranslatable runic scrolls were coveted and traded on the black markets by cultist collectors and museum curators willing to defy the Republic's ban on Sith artifacts. The very existence of this illicit trade confirms many ritual truths. Rulers seek to control information. The powerful will do anything to hoard their power. And if something is forbidden, it is likely a thing worth knowing. Getting these artifacts past the law officials and into my quarters on Naboo provided new lessons. True power brokers dwell in the shadows. Credits can buy anything, even intangible concepts such as access and silence. It is unnecessary to lie to achieve anything of value, and a skilled liar is nearly impossible to detect. Although my experience acquiring the texts provided a practical knowledge of how treasures and secrets change hands, as well as the rules non-force sensitives play in keeping the galaxy running, the actual dark side tones deepened my knowledge of the ancient Sith. I realized I had all the tools I needed to craft my own system of power, one that fused with contemporary politics and Sith ideals. Under the tutelage of Darth Plagueis, I inherited the Sith archives, more than 1,000 years worth of teachings passed in secret from master to apprentice. But what I learned was that only a handful of figures had ever truly advanced the cause of the Sith. Thus, I made my goal to recover their famous writings. Not revisions of misguided chroniclers who lived thousands of years after them, but the parchments bearing their original words recorded by their own hands with the fall of the Jedi Temple. I have finally recovered the last of these documents, although only fragments of each have survived the centuries. Together, these pages unite one of the first Sith lords with he who shall be the last. Each author's voice echoes the era in which he or she held power. But the Sith Order has evolved over 7,000 years. The errors made by my predecessors will not be my own. Their triumphs will be nothing compared to my omnipotence. Every holocron I've studied and every new dark side cult simply restates the teachings of the Sith encapsulated in these texts. But sources seem Darth Plagueis, Darth Bane, and Mother Talzin, along with my master, believe too rigidly in their own dogmas. If only any of them could have met and shared their beliefs, they would have found little common ground. I have bound the recovered pages from the works of these great Sith lords into one volume. These relics are unique and irreplaceable. They are